put you guys onto some of my settings real quick. I have my frames capped out at 240 FPS. That's because I have a 240 hertz monitor. Definitely want to cap your frames at whatever hertz your monitor is for less input delay and better performance overall. Then I use performance mode. If you guys aren't using performance mode, you gotta get ahead. Performance mode gives you the lowest input delay and best frames you could ever imagine. And if you really want, you could turn on high meshes, but I still recommend you put it on low. You'll actually notice a pretty decent difference when you keep it on high versus low. Low definitely will give you lower input delay, but it's whatever you prefer. And then of course I keep everything else on low except for view distance. View distance, you want to make sure you keep it on at least far, but I like to keep it on epic so I could see as far as possible. You definitely want to see as far as you can, especially if you're trying to hit surge. And next to my settings, well, my ping, I play 50 ping. That's because I don't live next to the central servers. It's not too bad. I get like 40 in game. And then here I have auto open doors. I keep it on because if I mess up an edit and accidentally edit a door, it'll just put me instantly through the door. It'll just open for me, so I won't lose as much momentum. It definitely is a really good movement setting, and I definitely recommend it. And then under combat right here, I keep my auto pick up weapons on. I think it's good because off spawn, if you're contested and you need 50-50 a chest or floor loot, auto pick up weapons will definitely help you. It definitely gives you an increased chance of picking up the gun before the other person, so I recommend that. Under reset building choice, I keep that off. I just don't like when it changes back automatically, especially for pre-edits. It's pretty bad. And then disable pre-edit option here, you want to keep this off. It gives you lower input delay and actually allows you to edit faster. And also if you're trying to do pre-edits, which is really useful, you want to make sure you have it off, because if you have it on, you can't do pre-edits. And then here I keep confirm edit on release on. Doesn't really matter too much. You could, if you have it off, you'll probably have better peaks, but if you have it on, you'll probably have faster mechanics. It's really whatever is up to your preference. And here I have my damage number scale on 125. I like to have it on max. I just like my numbers being big and it's just easier to see. And then under damage numbers, I keep it on cumulative. List or cumulative is fine, but I keep it on this specifically just because it adds up the damage for you and it's just easier to calm. You don't have to do the math in your head. And then here for my HUD scale, I keep it on 64%. I like the size. It's not too big. It's not too small. I definitely prefer my HUD scale to be on the smaller side though. Can get a little more FOV. And for my sensitivity, I keep it on 3.4, 1600 DPI. I find it to be pretty good for mechanics. You definitely don't want your sensitivity to be too high because you want to make sure you can aim, but it all depends what type of player you are. Now for my keybinds, there's actually a certain setting I want to show you. All right, right here, switch quick bar. I have my bound to my mouse, and basically what it does is if I hit my mouse button, let's say I have my gun out and I hit the button, it will basically take me into my builds, and then if I hit it again, it will take me out. I definitely recommend the setting because if you're trying to build and edit and get into your gun really fast, all you have to do is just press the button and it'll take you in or out. Here I have my scroll wheel reset. I use scroll wheel up, but it doesn't really matter. Scroll it down, scroll it up, they're pretty much the same thing. And then there's not really much else I have to say. I think that's about it for my video. Appreciate you guys watching.
What's up, boys? I'm Ben here. Today I'm gonna show you guys my updated settings for Chapter 4 Season 2. To start, I play native res 1920 by 1080, 240 FPS, 240 Hz as well. I play pretty much all low textures, everything, and a central, of course, 44 ping. You know, I play with auto pickup weapons on. That helps you when you're 50-50ing a chest or something. It helps you get the gun most of the time, unless the other person has like really good ping. Auto sort consumables to the right just makes it a little bit easier for you to get your heals to the right and stuff like that. I play edit on release personally. I used to play a non-edit release. I've tried them both. I just think edit on release is better for me. I think it's all personal preference though. I play with pre-edits on. I just think both people in the duo should have pre-edits. You know, if one person sees a pre-edit, they can get it right away and call their duo over and vice versa, stuff like that. HUD scale 80%, nothing in here. I play 10% X and Y sense, 800 DPI, 52.4 on targeting and scope sensitivity. Pretty average senses, a little high sense, but I still have good aim. I play with in-game double movement, 65, 90, 135. I switch this up. Sometimes I'll go for max double movement, but right now I'm just on 65, 90, 135, which is like as far as you can go without losing momentum when you go left and right, pretty much. Nothing in the controller settings. Sound settings, pretty basic. Keybinds, I'll show you guys my keybinds. Nothing too crazy in here. Scroll wheel pickup, pretty much basic keybinds. Keybinds are all personal preference, so if there's anything that you like, you know, use it. I don't think having certain build binds and certain edit binds, stuff like that will really matter, but if you like it, run it. If you don't run it, pretty much. Those are my settings for Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2, what I'm running right now. If you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Yo, what's up guys? I'll be showing you my settings today at 240 hertz because that's my monitor. Everything on low for the best performance. 40 ping on central now, pretty high. I use confirm edit on release, make my edits faster. 70% HUD scale. I don't like it too big. My sense is kind of slow, I feel like, so I can be smooth. I have a little bit of a normal dead zone, helps me aim a lot better. And then my binds are kind of ass, to be honest, but I'm just used to them, so I've never changed them.